think we need to understand that what we must do is control infectious diseases. We will not eradicate cholera from the face of the earth because the bacterium carries out many functions in the environment that are required. It digests chitin, which is a polymer of n-acetylglucosamine, which means that it's a carbon-based polymer that comprises the rigid shell of crabs, shrimp, and copepods. And the organism, all vibrios, tend to have a very powerful chitinase. So we depend on the vibrios in the estuary and in the oceans to recycle this carbon in the form of chitin. Otherwise, we'd have bays and estuaries filled up with shells of crabs and other crustaceans. So you can't eradicate the bacterium, but you can control the disease. For example, diarrheal diseases was, until a few years ago, the #1 killer of children under the age of 5. It's now second or third to respiratory diseases, which have turned out to be #1 as a killer. Influenza, pneumonia, etc. So when you consider that well over 100,000, maybe even 200,000 people a year are infected with diarrheal disease, and perhaps 10 or 20,000 die, that's just from cholera alone. This is a major toll on the human populations, but it is easily controlled. We don't have cholera in the United States and in Western Europe, only occasional cases where people drink water that hasn't been properly treated or eat shellfish that hasn't been properly cooked. And so we can eradicate it in developing countries if we provide safe water.